Okay, so today I'm gonna do my routes video. Today we're gonna do the low tiers. Um, I might do a mainland one later. I might cut in right now. Since mainland like spawns you into two different spots, I don't hunt it really. Usually I don't hunt it because I don't really ever have luck on it either. So we're just gonna immediately start with seashell. I haven't had much luck on seashell either, and I have hunted on it for a few hours. Um, I don't really care that I haven't got anything because I wasn't really hunting for horses. I was hunting for the stuff that you can actually get on there, like the seashells and whatnot. But yeah, so there's 5 confirmed spots. 5 confirmed spots on here. Um, Now I personally won't be getting the stuff this lap like I usually would because I'm just trying to go as quickly as possible. Besides the archaeological deposits, I will get those. Um, Now this first horse, if it spawns down there, let's say that it spawned down there. I actually no, I just go up this way no matter what, and then it's decided to spawn right there, so that's fine. And then I will stay on this ridge the entire way unless my lasso doesn't clip onto the horses, which it sometimes doesn't for whatever reason.
Well, I posted it. Let's see how many likes I'll get.
After, that rude interruption. So, and then these next 2 horses can also spawn along this pathway. I will jump, as I said, I don't know if I said it actually. I will jump down if, like, I can see the horse down there, but my lasso just won't hook. So that's 3 out of 5. Usually the 4th would be right there. Here's this next one. That was really rare. I wanted that golden pearl. So I actually have pretty good luck with selling golden pearls to people. I've had pretty good luck with selling in general recently because I just made like around 30,000 just off lances. So yeah, and we're gonna stupidly climb that. And then here's where the last horse, if you don't have 5 yet, is. It usually should be. My blind chat. Okay, so next I'm gonna head on over to Blizzard. A Blizzard. My route is not the best on Blizzard. I would not take inspiration from my route for Blizzard because I'm pretty sure I often miss horses from Blizzard. Starting off with the rare coat. But yeah, that horse can also be over here sometimes, or it can also be farther down that hill. I don't have very much luck on Blizzard either. I don't really have luck on any of the lows, if I'm being completely honest. I don't have luck on really anything besides the mids and then jungle. That's it. But yeah, those are the only islands I really give a chance to give me luck, so. And then if there's no horse on the back of that hill, I will come over here because that's where that horse will spawn instead. At least I think it's the same spawn. I'm pretty sure it's the same spawn. It could be a different one, but I don't know. And then I don't know exactly how many horses spawn. Why did that why did that donkey just spawn in? I'm not even gonna ask if I'm being honest. Um It's weird because I haven't hunted on Blizzard yet. I just opened the server, so that donkey should have already spawned in. I'm just not gonna question him. Whatever. And like I said, I don't run Blizzard enough, so there's probably a better route, or I don't even know if there's different routes to run it. But I definitely I don't check it much. So I definitely could be missing horses that walk back and forth. But like, oh well. I don't care for anything on Blizzard. But yeah, that's my Blizzard route. And then if those last two horses didn't spawn, well, the last horse didn't spawn where it is, it'll be up on that hill right there, where those trees are, somewhere along it. Sorry, I forgot that I was doing a route video. I'm just trying to be as quick as possible. Quickly stop proper English. And then here's forest. Our forest is pretty big. Big mama. I personally do not care for the remodel forest. I think I like the OG version more. But that's fine. But yeah, here is forest. Now forest, my route does depend on how these horses spawn. I think that horse can spawn more next to that path. And then, no, why did I just do that? Actually, it matters. And then this next horse will spawn by this house back here, where it did. And then if that horse had spawned over there, I will just cut through and go straight to the other side, because this all disconnects. And then this one more horse right by where I'm going. Oh, here he is. Little Fjord. Little Fjord. And then if the other horse had spawned over here and I'd already caught it, I would just come through here and go straight through this tunnel over here that is onto the beach. And then the next horse will spawn either right next to this jump or over by this house where it did. Es ist ein Donkey. Ooh. No promises. And then next horse will spawn either right before this jump or right after it where it did. No musty. And then if that horse didn't spawn over there, right where it did, it'll spawn right next to this thing, whatever you want to call that. Um, yeah, it'll spawn behind that. Usually, it might spawn in front of it sometimes. And then Mystic, this horse, if it doesn't spawn over here, it'll spawn right up there, and you have to come around over here. And apparently, people miss the spawn if it doesn't spawn on that little island. So you just come up here, and it'll be up here instead of right there. And then, since Magical Forest is in the middle of, well, not really in the middle, more towards the end. Since Magical Forest is right here, I will almost 100% of the time run it when I'm doing Forest. And yeah, yeah. And then Magical Forest, I think everybody has the same route because there's not really another way to run it. Sadly, it's just that small right now. We're all still waiting for whenever this next area back here gets unlocked. Where did this horse spawn? There it is. This chest bike can also spawn back there. And that horse can spawn pretty much all the way down in that area. And then we're almost through. These next two horses can spawn pretty much anywhere in their area, so you kind of have to look around for them. I do know that there's like kind of rules for how they spawn, but I don't know the rules. I just know that the rules exist. I probably should learn them. It'd probably save me a good amount of time, but what's the fun in that? See, this next horse right here, and then it can spawn pretty much anywhere around these 4 mounds, however many mounds there are. And then where's the other one? There it is. That can also spawn anywhere around there. And then this last horse can spawn right down through that alley. Or if you just wait a second, let me get to the other side. It can spawn down this alley, or it can spawn in one last spot. One nice little fun spot. I do know there's an easier way to get around this, but I just do it like this. He can spawn right there. I find that it spawns most commonly right there, or down this one alley right here. But yeah, that is how I run the low tiers. I do think that there is easier ways to run most of the islands, but it's how I run them, and how I've just found the easiest to uh, wrap your mind around some of them, especially Forest. Forest is not super fun to learn because it is a big island and it's kind of confusing how to get to certain areas. And I probably have a horse or two left out on my route in Forest. I won't lie to you. But yeah, I do know that Seashell can be kind of hard to learn, but I find that the way that I do it is kind of the easiest I've seen compared to other people's. Some people like to overcomplicate some routes. I find that this is just like the most simple ways to run these islands. There's most definitely easier, well, not easier ways, but faster ways to run them. But yeah, that's been my routes video. My next one should be out around a week from today. If I'm posting this on the day I said I would, I might not post it that day because I might get lazy and not edit it. But yeah, the next one, which will be mid tiers, should be out next Sunday, same time or around the same time. I might post them at different times. I don't know. I haven't. I'm not there yet. Clearly, I'm still filming. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next time, I guess.